What's up, my people? How y'all doing? Welcome to the 20s Talk Podcast.
Where we bring you the latest gist and tea as the hot.
But not only juicy gossips, we're going to be giving you a lot of heart-to-heart talks, you get?
Coming from very fresh and creative minds. So take a seat and enjoy the ride.
Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the 20s Talk. I am Abbas Baby, your host for today, and with me I have Dotun.
Hello.
Look at that one. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about something I won't really say sensitive, but we just want to sensitize you guys about this topic. We are not medical professionals for now yet, but we just want to, like talk about so the basic what we're talking about today is mental health.
Yes, so
Just something about mental health, a lot of people are talking about like people say, oh God, my mental health, oh God, this one, that one, this people are stressed. So that maybe we don't really know what it's about to get there. Just always like everybody just saying mental health. So today we want to kind of will I say do sensitization now or something like that, yeah.
or
So
or rather say pour our 2 cents on what we believe mental health is.
yeah. So I'm here with my Dr. Wait with that way to say the study for school again, I beg. Tell them
Come
here.
on. Okay, hello. I'm an health advocate. I study health promotion and environmental health education. Yes, please, where are the claps? You know if you clap.
So I go Adam nonsense.
Okay, I'm listening. So basically, mental health is also part of the outreaches or part of the area we concentrate on as because health has to do with your mental, social, emotional, and different aspects, and mental is also part of it. So we also focus on mental health too. And mental health is a very big issue that most people face today. And there are different levels to mental health. Even though the awareness is out there, most people use it as cruise. But mental health is very real and very valid because a lot of people actually face a lot of mental health. Different factors cause mental health, by the way. And it could be hereditary. Yeah, people actually can inherit some mental health this thing. So some people are actually prone to some mental health issues just because they were born with parents who actually had mental health issues.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we'll just start by kind of giving a definition to what mental health is. So according to WHO, that's the World Health Organization, for those of us who don't know what WHO means. But according to WHO, mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stresses of life, realize
Mm-hmm.
their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think when you read further in the article, it talks about like where it said mental health is more than just the absence of mental disorders or disabilities. So
Mm-hmm.
most people feel like, most people feel like if I don't have a mental illness, like if I don't have this maybe like anything wrong with my brain or whatever, like I don't have a mental illness, I'm mentally healthy. But what
Yeah,
they're trying to say is that you cannot actually, like they said, peak mental health is not only about managing active condition, but also looking after ongoing wellness and happiness. So basically,
exactly.
your mental health is not just about if I don't have like OCD or PTSD or all those other mental health, like
Or
they said,
ADHD.
yes. So if I don't have something like that, I feel like okay, I'm mentally healthy. So basically, what they are
Mm-hmm.
saying here, the criteria for you to be mentally healthy is that you can number one, like kind of you have like you're actively responding to what you're supposed to be doing as a normal person, and you have that all round wellness and happiness, like you are actually will I say sound. So
Yeah.
depression in a way is not the way depression in a way is a kind of like I won't call it a mental health, I mean a mental illness, but I would say like
It's a mental
depression.
illness, but you have
Okay,
to understand that there are different
okay,
stages to mental health,
okay,
mental illnesses. For example, there are like everybody go through depression. Let me even lie to you, whether you want to
yeah,
believe it or not. But there are like critical stages of depression. You know that there's a stage where you get in depression where you become suicidal. That's when you are really, really sick. So before you get to that stage, you have to manage it. Like what brings depression? Stress. different factors cause it. Peer group influence. Like you don't meet socially in the sense in your finance. You go online, you see everybody trending, wearing everything, and you understand all these this loneliness, all these little factors actually cause all these little things. So they are like it's like a web chain. You understand? So as I said, it everybody go through depression, but it just depends on how you manage it. Sometimes I and some of my friends will talk, and I will tell them I'm depressed, and they'll be like, "Guy, you understand? Having that how I call it community or friendship that actually help you because if you don't, as I say, no man is an island. You won't survive some of these things. That's just talking about depression. There are some other mental health here mental illnesses that are quite
Illnesses, yeah.
critical. Yeah, you understand, that are quite critical than depression. So I'm just talking about depression. That's just first stage of depression. You're not feeling enough, you're not feeling capable, you're feeling weak, hopeless, you understand? And there's
Yeah.
even a stage of depression where you know want to ask for help. They
Yeah.
always say that saying that the people that laugh more are the most depressed. I won't like you see someone today and the next day yeah, the person is committing suicide because they know how to hide it. When someone is really depressed,
Yeah.
they don't want to tell you that they are depressed. Like when they are critically depressed, because then nothing gives them joy. You notice
Yeah.
that's when they stay away from things they love. Like if you know this person like going to club, that's just an example. Or this person like going to church, or this person in the choir. You just see the person just staying away from all these things. Yes, and they'll start they call it retracting them. Trying to get a word. They start
Like
separating.
retract from.
Yeah, something like retraction. They start. I'm making themselves. I like idolizing themselves, like making themselves idol. That kind of
Yeah.
vibe, you know. Get. So that's
Yeah.
how it works. You just
Okay. So yeah. So basically, what you are trying to focus on basically right now is the aspect of depression, like on the in the mental
mm-hmm,
health space. Like yes, you
yeah,
talk about this because there are all like there's so many kind of like mental illness, like from OCD to ADHD to like
mm,
anxiety disorder and
yeah,
panic disorder, and other things. So basically, what you want to focus on is like on um on the depression aspect, which many of us go through. So it's like a
yeah.
widely,
As young
yeah, especially
people,
yeah, exactly as young people especially. So okay, right now we're looking at some signs. Maybe I'm asking right now that okay, um, what because some people don't know that they're actually mentally like they're having some kind of
heal,
mental illness, mental problem. Like they don't know, like they feel like oh this is something that excuse me happens normally. You get. So
yeah,
we'll be looking at some signs, some early signs that like
mm-hmm.
you can use to maybe I won't say weigh yourself, but you can just see to see if okay you're actually diving into this point of like
Mental
depression and
health,
mental illness. So the
yeah,
first one here is withdrawing from friends, family, and colleagues.
mm-hmm,
Like you already said it, like you
yeah,
already explained before.
mm-hmm,
Most people when they just you just feel the need to be on your own. Like normally it's good to be on your own. I understand that like many people do that
mm.
a lot, but you are if you are the kind of person who doesn't really do that normally, and you just see yourself not
Or
really
even if you
interested in
do
whatever.
it, excuse me, or even if you
Yeah,
do it and then it's not like becoming something you
like
crave.
stressful or like a
You understand?
walk or something.
Like exactly something that you
Yeah,
not
there's like a
crave.
strain.
Eh,
Yeah.
mhm. So it's
Okay.
it's it's
Yeah.
really crazy. Mental health is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm so serious, right? I'm crazy with mental health because some people say mental health
Yeah.
that's
It's
crazy. You know the bad.
generally,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's call it. It's a vibe.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. So mental health is critical. I won't lie. We have to take it serious. As much as everybody comes online and shout they are depressed and everything, it's popular now. Like people say it a lot,
It's
but
becoming more
people
like a
don't know
trend.
exactly. People don't know what they are saying anymore. So it's actually scary because you know when people are like just saying it for saying sake. It's now like those that actually need the help are not getting it anymore because they'll be scared that oh,
Exactly.
if I come out and say I'm depressed, people will just think I'm those normal people. So I think we
Yeah.
should, as much as I believe each and everybody in this world, whether I like it or not, you have a friend or a family. So I think what you should watch out for are the early signs, as we have stated some of this thing,
Yeah. This is
withdrawal.
just one of it. We are still going to mention like more signs. But yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So okay, one of the other signs here is it's still sounding the same as the first one, which is avoiding activities that we normally
Mm-hmm.
enjoy. We sounds
Mm-hmm.
already with the normal we join. Then we also have sleeping too much or too little.
or more. It's
I,
like
I at this point, Dotun, I think we let me not say anything, but
no.
I'm just trying to use these signs. I'm just trying to use these signs for people that actually go through this. They also have
Mm-hmm.
eating too much or too little. Maybe like something
Mm-hmm.
maybe you normally eat like normally before, but now you just like
But
decide
mind you,
to
some
just
of these signs might
interesting.
not be like totally mental health. So some of them could be because of
Yeah, yeah,
stress
yeah,
or
yeah. That's what
something
I'm
else. So
saying.
you just have
That's
to
what
know,
I'm
okay,
saying.
probably when you're going through a
Yeah.
phase in your life and you are depressed, this is when you should know, okay, the signs that you're actually depressed.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
that's what we're saying. Like if, a lot of people have like there's eating disorders. Like people that
Yeah,
develop eating disorders and
some
normally
people binge eat.
exactly. So, but we're just talking about like under this, like you said, like some signs. Then also you have
Yeah.
like you feel hopeless. Yeah, you
Mm.
just like more this is it to get like that.
Wait, the cliff may I jump.
Yeah, exactly. That point, that's where you get when you know
Oh
that
my.
oh, this is actually being serious. You get.
Mm-hmm.
We also have having consistently low energy. Like as you said
Mm.
before, you don't want to really
Do
get out of bed.
anything.
You just
Just
want
want
to
to be
finish.
I do. You don't want to sleep all day.
Yeah, but you don't know why. You just don't want to like. You don't have the strength for anything like that. So if you are somebody that I'm not saying people are lazy. Oh, please don't put that. Don't confuse it.
People
But
procrastinate though. Hmm.
yes, but if this is not you, like a normal day, you know, okay, today I'm supposed to be doing this, but I don't like what's happening, what's happening. You get
Hmm.
like if you are seeing some of these signs, it might be an early sign. We're not saying remember when I started, I say we are not medical professional. Before you say Dotun
Mm-hmm.
said and Abbas baby said some
I've
things,
not
but
collected my certificate yet though. You guys should calm down. When I collect my certificate, then I can tell you professional help. But for now, I'm talking based on a non-certificate person.
yeah, and also from like other resources that we have.
Yeah,
Now
I'm from personal
there's
research.
also yeah, there's also using mood altering substances. So those mood altering substances, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
are like alcohols, nicotines, like all those drugs. Yes,
Marijuana.
yes. So when you start using like excessive use of those things, or maybe normally you don't do that, but then you start like using them as like a solace or like a couch for yourself,
As an
you start to
escape.
yes, it's now becoming like really serious. Maybe normally you just take these things for like
Fun.
just for like
Social.
the vibe. Yes, exactly. Boy, actually, don't smoke. I don't even if it's for the vibe, stop smoking. But anyway, Sha, if you were
You
like
are destroying your.
normally, so you,
Stop smoking.
yeah. But if this is what you do normally, and but now you're not doing it because you have to, you get like you're not
Mm-hmm.
depending on it. It's becoming more like an addiction to you. Then you can actually look at it and say, okay, what's actually happening here? You get.
Yeah.
Then we have displaying negative emotions. Displaying
Oh,
negative emotions, and at
like
this part, yeah, okay, I'm hearing you.
okay, like this is plain negative emotion. I've noticed it like if like this person is an optimistic and all of a sudden this person is always the person that is always like it won't work, don't let us stress, you understand? Then
Yeah,
that person is like that's part of giving up hope. Like for so many people
the hopeless.
have given up on Nigeria. Nigeria used to be like a country. Let's not talk about Nigeria because Nigeria is vexing me currently. But you understand kind of that's what I'm saying. Most people are depressed, they don't even know.
Yeah, honestly.
Because they have so many people like so many have actually given up on this country. So and you know that
Yeah.
there was so much hope. So people are giving negative vibe. That's just by the way, but now negative vibe. Like this person is known with good energy. And then you
Yeah.
notice sequentially this person is always like the one giving the nah, no more the yeah. That's also a
Oh,
sign.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think this negative energy can also, I mean, sorry, yeah, negative emotions can also come from like you having this, how will I put this, this word I'm looking for. God, remind me. That's remind me the word about like where um you are somebody maybe you're angry at something, but then you're not pushing it on somebody else.
Oh,
Like
transfer of emotion.
transfer of
Oh,
aggression, exactly. Yeah, transfer of aggression. Now,
okay,
also,
okay.
these negative emotions can come in the form of like transfer of aggression or not necessarily
Mhm.
aggression, but transfer of maybe normally, like you said, somebody that's really vibrant, but then when they are going through some things, they might not really want that company they had before. Like they can easily just snap at something, like at anything, they can just easily snap. You get
Mhm.
so. I believe that it's also like one of the signs that you can see. You can also see this in people. Like I'm calling these signs out not only for us, for like people
Yeah.
around us. We can use it to like assess people around you.
Like
This is
it
somebody that you
doesn't
know that.
necessarily even have to be like your friend. It could be like people in your department in school. It could be like people in your church or anywhere. Just see, helping people don't necessarily have to be people you know. Giving
Yeah,
help to random people are one of the most solicited form of help ever.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah. So basically, if you can easily pick out these signs from people around you and know
Mm-hmm.
that okay, something is wrong. Like, don't just say it's one of those things you come out of it. Ask questions, like ask, even
Ask.
sometimes they'll tell you it's all right and it's nothing. It's actually
Mm-hmm.
like keep asking because they might actually want you to be persistent. If not, like when you come and tell me something's wrong with me and I'll be like, you ask me what's happening, I'll be like, I beg it's
Mm-hmm.
nothing, and then it's okay, no problem, and you just forget about it. I may actually
Mm-hmm.
want you to be persistent enough for me to be able to
Exactly.
tell you. Do you understand? So show
Don't
that
become a
care.
stalker or don't become a pest, but at least just
Yeah,
like try and
show
show
the
more
care.
care.
Some people just ask these questions because they think if they don't ask it, they'll be bad people. Like they just want to ask
Exactly.
questions. You get so
I call it eye service.
many people are running on eye service these days, and I don't know, sha, but that's the topic for another day. So another sign here is being confused,
Mm-hmm.
being unable to complete daily tasks such as getting to work or cooking a meal, something you normally do, like as we said before,
Mm-hmm.
or this having this lifeless and really no energy for anything.
Yeah.
Then having persistent thoughts or memories that reappear regularly. Now I think this one
Mm.
has to do with people that has like PTSD of something. Maybe they
Yeah,
went through a
yeah.
particular
PTSD
thing in their
totally
life,
mental
maybe like
trauma, like pardon me, rape or sexual abuse or molestation or
yeah,
something. Yeah. Or
yeah.
even
So
those
maybe
that
like
went
those
to like war and faced like all these traumatic events, you understand? Or someone that watched people he or she go through pain, example like you are the only one that survived an accident or something, you know that kind of
yeah,
vibe. Mm.
yeah. It always comes back to you and you have this kind of like it begins to like mess with your mental health. So basically, what
Yeah.
we are, what we've been saying was about like mental health, like is your physical, I mean, sorry, your general state of
Emotional,
being, like
yeah.
so anything that counters or that takes away that joy, that takes away that peace of mind from you, is
Mm.
actually something that is bad for your mental health. Do you
Very,
understand? So
very. Mm-hmm.
you must not necessarily have a stress disorder or something disorder for a BA. You know this big English because I don't know it's really popular with the Americans. Like the
Mm-hmm.
Americans, any small thing, they always have all
They'll
this.
put English on
Uh,
top. As any small thing, they'll put English on top.
yeah, so I you don't necessarily have to have one of those very big. Hey, who be that? Who be that person? Who be this? Why you go they come
Mm-hmm.
back by 12 o'clock? You dey mad? Wetin you dey do for us?
Oh boy, go club, you go club. Today is Friday.
I don't know. I don't even know where I stopped. So basically, what was I even saying? Anyway, now the
Mm-hmm.
next we have like other ones like hearing voices, experiencing delusion. Like basically all
Yeah.
these things are just the same thing we've been talking about basically. So
Now,
these are
see, mental health
okay,
is very
okay.
broad and it's always scary. So, our advice, instead of you going to social media and posting, I believe everybody have loved ones. We all came from somebody. If you don't have loved ones, I believe you have friends. If you don't have friends, I believe you have colleagues. If you don't have colleagues, I believe you have neighbor. If you don't have neighbor, I believe you have church. If you don't have church, I believe you have mosques. So one way or the other, you always have somebody or something or a community that will help. So if you're going through any of these stages, I would advise you call someone and you talk to them. In all honesty, if that person don't know what to do, you can reach out to different NGO organizations that deal with this stuff. Don't stay alone. In fact, you can even go to the hospital and complain that you are feeling a certain way. Yes, it's not only when you are feeling sick you go to the hospital. Doctors will
Yes,
give you the
exactly.
contact to people that will help you. So don't always keep quiet. And these things they'll give you to are free in Nigeria currently. All these
Yeah,
NGOs do it for free. All you just have to do is to come up. And there are some mental health disorders that you actually need drugs for. Example, anxiety, PTSD, um,
yeah,
um, postmaternal depression. Those ones are pregnant women. So you understand, you actually need drugs to actually go through these stages. So always ask for help.
like
Okay.
based on what you said, especially like I think that's one of the reasons that's like one of the things that's really killing us Africans. Like we don't really
Yeah.
have information at the tip of our fingers. Like many
Exactly.
people will say, okay, well, what am I going to the hospital to get drugs for depression?
Mm-hmm.
Like they won't. It sounds weird to them. You get it doesn't really sound like exactly. And like also when you talked about talking to people, they have therapists and psychotherapists, and
Exactly.
they are actually
Psychologist.
available here. Exactly. They are, no psychotherapists, not
Okay,
psychologists.
psychotherapy, sorry.
Yes,
It might be no.
and they have them. They have them in Nigeria, get. But
Yeah.
the thing is that most people don't believe in all this.
Mm.
That's one thing. Like if you really follow like Americans or whatever, you know that most black people they don't. Whenever you hear I'm going to therapy, they never they don't always
They
talk
don't take
with
it
therapy. They don't
serious.
tell people.
They're like it's
They
the
don't
white
tell
one
people
these
that
days.
yes, they don't tell people that if you hear somebody like okay, I'm going to therapy or something like that, you know, but oh Keisha, I ain't do that, I ain't, you know, it's kind of like so you guys, and it's crazy, and I think it's even worse here. We don't really believe in all those things you get.
At
So I
all.
think
They see it as a
this
waste of money.
yes. So I think these things that you can do to help yourself, you can talk to people, you can
Mm-hmm.
go to the hospital for some medications. You can also have
Mm-hmm.
do some self-help, like change your lifestyle, some of like things you do in your lifestyle. Maybe um try some exercises, try changing your diet, try some
Try going
meditation,
to
like
the gym.
try praying, like things
Mm-hmm.
joke. Just try
Try,
some
try,
things, you
just
understand?
go online and look at those food vlogs and just try cooking something new. You understand?
Yeah.
Try watching
So
something new. Like me and Success, I always watch film.
like no, honestly, I feel like that's my safe space. I think after the
Honestly,
whole
that
stress of the day, whenever
music, I believe music is mine. I think that's just my mental space for now. It kind of like relieves me of the troubles. So I feel
but
like
yeah, I get what
that
you're saying.
I connect. You understand? So just try and find something that actually like
Yeah,
make you forget your worries. You get.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so basically, guys, these are things you can do, and then you can actually. There's something they taught us that year in school. I think it's in primary school about corrective maintenance and preventive maintenance. So
Mm-hmm.
these things that we are giving you are like corrective maintenance. Like corrective maintenance is like something you do when something has already happened. You understand? Now preventive maintenance are those things you can do to prevent the damage from
To
happening. So
yeah.
so yeah, Dotun, like, do you have anything like you can tell? Because I already
Preventing
said
it from
about like
happening, first of all, you have to understand that because depression is everywhere does not mean you have it. You might just be going
yeah,
through a bad day. It's not a
exactly.
bad life.
Don't
So,
confuse it.
so when you go through a bad day and you come back and be like, "Oh, I'm depressed," keep quiet, my dear. You're not depressed.
Mm,
Depression is the depression is it's a process. It don't just happen. You understand? If
yeah,
you're telling me, okay, you're going through a series of bad months, then I understand. Okay, this is depression coming. Because so
yes,
then again, try not to be idle. There's a popular saying that an idle man is a devil workshop or something. When you're idle, you start thinking
exactly.
about your problems. Everybody have problems. Thinking about them constantly brings you pain. So you have to learn how to leave it. No thinking can solve any problem. It will go.
Yeah,
Just rest assured. So you try and fast. And also, if you actually have activities that you're doing, you won't even get to the stage of depression. Even if it's to volunteer, always keep your hands doing something. You
yeah,
understand? Well, and again, the good part about volunteering is that it actually helps with your resume. That's your CV. It helps with it because if a company see you, oh, this person is selfless, you get it's building you up. Meanwhile, you need to pass so you will not even get depressed. So these are just a few points I think that actually help with avoiding it.
yeah. So that was very good. You know, our soon to be health advocate. So
Um,
basically, we're just saying, we're just saying that you guys should try finding something like a coping skill, something that will help you out with the whole situation. Now, there was a quote I saw, like, it's based on what you said about you having a bad day and you having a bad whatever and bad month, and then you're also talking about where you said having a series of bad days does not mean that you cannot. I'm sorry, having series of bad lives doesn't mean you cannot come out of it or something like that. So I think
exactly.
the quote I saw was something about I didn't come to this life just to I won't say enjoy per se, but I think the person was talking about how he came to how he's living the life to experience everything. You get, he won't just
Yeah,
come to
it's not
just
just going
pass
to be
through
a bed of roses.
and come here
And I
to live
always,
our life. Exactly.
sorry, and
Yeah,
even
so
if
he
it's a bed
come
of roses, roses comes with thorns.
exactly. So he doesn't, and that's what he's coming here to experience. He comes to experience the roses, the turns, the change of
Hmm.
seasons, like everything
Every
that's happening. He
single
wants to
thing.
experience it. Do you understand? So
Mhm.
I feel like you shouldn't feel like this is the end of the world, and you have to get to the point where you want to go and buy what they
No, no, don't
um
call that name.
help
Don't call
you.
that name. Just insecticide. You are spoiling the company. Insecticide. You are destroying the company. You have to buy the most
Yeah.
potential, the most helpful insecticide.
So
Don't
yeah,
destroy.
don't go looking for a cliff to jump from, please. Like
Mhm.
there's more to life. There's more to life than what's happening to you right now. There's more to see, there's more to experience. Like we are still young. The thing like I was thinking of that, I was like, just imagine there was a time that my problem was was how I'm going to finish jam and WAEC. And right now, if somebody talk about jam and WAEC in my head, like I suppose I should just I'll go and sit
like
down outside. You get,
like
so I
like
feel
it's
like
so school to
if
you now.
yeah, so if you feel like at this point this is the end for you, if you end it, people
See,
life will go on. Like people will keep living, they will not stop living because of you. So I'm not trying to talk you down, but try to find something. Try to help yourself. Don't just be because I see people that see this depression thing as a flex. Like
as
they know
in
they're depressed and they'll be forming like, oh, I'm this, I'm sad, Billie Eilish, oh. And I'm like, bruv, bruv, just I don't know.
Farabale, calm down.
Yes, exactly. So, anyways, Dotun, it has been a very informative
I want to say one last thing.
Okay, sure.
I want to say this that before you think of doing anything wild, because suicide is a point of mental health where it's a very delicate and I don't like talking about suicide because even me, suicide scares me. Suicide scares me because it's very terrible for you to think of taking your own life. Thinking of taking your own life, it's very scary. And as much as anybody have experienced that and came out of that, you're a hero, honestly, because people don't really understand how hard that is. So,
Yeah,
anytime I don't know which state you're in right now listening to this, but anytime you've gotten to that point, I think what have actually helped most people is maybe just think of this. How many people will you miss meeting because you decided to give up hope? How many people will you lose changing their life, that their life is actually connected to yours because of you gave up hope? How many people will you cause pain? One day I was asked the question, is suicide self-care or selfish? I said it, suicide is selfish.
mm,
You understand? Suicide
mm,
is very selfish because I said it in this word, no one is an island. You are connected to different people. Some people will hear
yeah,
of your demise and it will cause them so much pain. So much pain. So I think if you can find a person that will cause so much pain, that person will help you not get to the point of you taking your own life. So always talk. I think one thing that makes mental health really bad is that people don't speak out. So they face this trouble alone and it ends up in calamity.
yeah. So basically, help
Mhm.
your friends to help yourself so that you will not fall into
Exactly.
the form of like pain whenever they try to do something drastic.
Mhm.
Okay, guys. This has really been, it's different from our very bubbly topics, but yeah, but basically we have to
This is
talk
a
about this
special one.
because
Sorry that the others are not here. Me and Success Joshua decided to take on it because I think we are the only medical student in line of medicine. Yeah, basically.
no, no talk that one before the champion will come on my head. But
Champion is a
anyway,
computer student.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. If you guys, I know we're not really experts, but we can help you. We can talk to you.
Mhm.
If you don't really have someone to talk to, you can always send us a DM on our Instagram page. Talk to us. We can find help for you.
And
We
if
can
you
tell
have
you
any
what
of
you can
our
do.
number or you got because we are all friends basically. Most people
Yeah,
that listen to our podcast actually have our number or any of us. Or just
yeah,
ask your friend that you got the link for our number. And of course, in fact I think we should start adding we should have a phone number for people to reach. or it's like a
Now
big
your phone will
podcast
go
phone
ring.
number.
Just advocate. Now your phone. No worry. No worry, guys. We'll give you guys 13's
I
number.
know, I know. So we can
Oh
even
yeah,
connect it to all these NGOs and people that can help you basically. And if I can,
yeah,
as much as I can do, I will, of course.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, guys. Just thank you so much for joining me today, and
It's
thank
my
you guys for
pleasure.
those of you that have listened up to this point. I
Mhm.
hope that you guys are safe out there. Like right now, everything is crazy. Nigeria
Really,
is crazy.
really, really.
The world in general is crazy. But the only thing we can do is try to find ways to get away from all the crazy. So,
Mm-hmm.
guys,
Yes.
just yeah, be safe and find always try to surround yourself with people that care about you, people that matter to you, and
Genuinely,
invest
genuinely.
in those relations. Yes, genuinely, and invest in those relationships. So, guys, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful time with you.
Bye bye.
I remain your boy. I
Bye
remain your
bye.
boy, Abbas baby. You know the Baba. Make I introduce myself finish.
Man, talk my bye bye. I did practice British accent. I did come up for your song. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Baba ready. So, guys, I remain your boy, Habas baby, Habas baby. See you
And
guys
your
next time.
favorite boy, Blaze, Blaze Ade
I'm so
Dotun of.
I'm I'm so cutting this part out. Bye.
Bye bye.
Hi, you guys. This is Abba's baby. So this episode was recorded a while back, but I just wanted to say postscript that our boy Adidotun Adibayo has gotten his certificate and is now a certified health advocate. So yeah, just putting that out there. Thank you. Bye.